Early here. I haven't woken up in that long, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do an early morning stream from here, see how it goes. And as I promised, we're gonna continue where we left off at the vice desk. And what we are going to do is actually, finish further what we have started. And today I want to finish at least the vice desk before I stop streaming. So that's my objective, and I will try to do that, and I hope it works out.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there.
Make sure the stream is working.
The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Here we are again. Now we're gonna exit, Roy, at the Hollywood desk.
What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Well, I hope so too, Detective. The exit is over here.
Hey, Century Unit. Citizen reports suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for further information. Any Central Unit?
Let's try this one out.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you all right?
That lowlife! That filthy lowlife!
What happened?
Filthy lowlife.
I was standing ready to get off and I heard a click. His camera. That pervert took a picture of my... up my...
Which way did he go?
There! That's him! Right there!
Oh my god.
Fuck!
Hey, that's that movie producer. There we go.
On, Phelps, get after that creeper! Hit him! Clear this asshole off the road!
Let's go get him. Look how he drives.
Hit him, Cole! Spin him out!
Holy shit.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Holy shit. No. There he is. Look how relaxed Rory is sitting next to me. What is he gonna do? He's probably gonna hit something now. Normally he would be dead.
Put your hands where I can see them!
Normally he would be dead instantly.
You're under arrest for public indecency. Oh, Christ.
Oh, Christ. We got another street crime. I want to let him drive now to the next case.
You're behind the wheel.
Let's go, Roy. You're behind the wheel now.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Second floor, apartment 6. Okay. I think the Naked City was also DLC, so I never played that as well. Oh, Jesus Christ! I thought apartment 6, but I thought it was the second floor, but it's actually the first floor. Here it is.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? How can we get on with it? Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks... Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case
closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead. Phelps?
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Yeah.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
That's weird.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's weird.
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down, and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
That's true. Is there something else here? This is nothing
I
properly.
don't think this is anything. Looks like barbiturates.
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 Sleeping
What else
pills.
is rattling around in this thing? We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Damn. So now we have to look for more evidence in this case.
quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Very good. Nothing here. Let's check out the living room. Hey, go away. Can I walk past him? Oh. Just saying.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Nothing here. Can we check out the other pictures as well? Yes.
Would have been a modeling assignment.
I'm working Tuesday.
It's a place to start.
Mrs. Randall. Okay. Last picture, just to be sure.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Can we check this out as well? Oh, okay, there's nothing on this picture. There was only one picture that had something. Okay, we're done here. Let's ask this woman what's going on.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact. Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Would she have killed herself for a man?
Miss Julie would never have killed herself. She was a very determined young lady.
I should have accused her of the drugs.
Shake the tree for all it's worth.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Let's check it out.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Oh, there's nothing wrong.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry. I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
Yeah, exactly.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Damn.
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home. Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket? You think Carruthers has called it right? He rarely gets it wrong.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Hey, but there's still something here. Okay, it immediately stopped there, so... Yeah. there it is.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
Exactly. Oh. Oh, this is a nice police car. I haven't driven this one yet. Why can't I drive the crime scene photographer's car? Ah, that's why. Let me drive first, Roy. Locations. Let's go to Dr. Stoneman's practice first.
Look where you're going!
No. I will not, punk.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing off his lunch.
Whoop, whoop.
Central Unit 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th
Let's go there.
Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Bang, bang. Move out of the way. It's a long ass drive to the streetcar. Whoop whoop. Jeez, it's a long drive. Okay, Roy didn't get mad about that one. Look how far it is. Holy shit. How much further is it? We're all the way at Wilshire now. We almost crossed the entire map. I'm not even kidding, look. We went from Hollywood here. What the hell is this then? Oh, this is the other location we have to check out. That's the apartment. Okay. I understand. Okay, we're getting close now at least. Slowly but steadily. Well, you bet your ass I'm gonna let Roy drive to the next location.
11K.
You gotta help me, officer, please.
Slow down. What happened?
I was just walking along, not bothering nobody. And these punks jumped me. They knocked me across my mouth and took my money.
How long ago was this?
Not more than 20 minutes ago, mister. They went that way, down the alley there.
Wait here.
Fleeced you, sucker.
Son of a bitch is taking the car!
Shit, come on, let's get after him.
Wake up, Cole.
Come quickly then. These garbage trucks always show up when you're in a car chase.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Whew. Get out of the way.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Jesus.
Now, wasn't that a stupid thing to do? Show me your hands!
The most moronic thief ever. Stealing a police car in front of the police. What were you gonna do with it? You could only joyride, you cannot sell it. Oh well. Roy's gonna drive this way.
Can you drive to this one?
It felt like an eternity driving to that case. Okay. Dr. Stillman's practice. Here it is. 5th floor, 505.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
That's where we gotta go. Let's take the elevator for now.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
That's true. They supply a lot of demand. Already saw this one. 503, 505.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
He's lying.
You didn't like her, did you?
It wasn't a question of like, Detective. She was incredibly beautiful. When you looked in her eyes, you knew how a mouse felt before a snake. Not an ounce of warmth there.
He's Mr. Henderson.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Let's use some intuition for now. I'm not sure what I should say here.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
We'll be in touch. Damn it, I could have gotten more out of him. We can't leave that way. Bye, miss. We have to go and solve a case. Bang. Let's go, boy. People are lying to us.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Yeah. You could be right here, Roy. Let's go to the Dasein dress store.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
You know what's funny? That because this is DLC probably, his voice sounds as if he's sick. Roy Earl's voice, but that could not be the case, but he sounds different.
Whoop. Thank God we're not in my car.
We have to go and park this way.
What are you doing?
Driving like an idiot, of course. You know that, boy. Don't act like you're stupid.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Interesting.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She doesn't know the name.
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your
Could be the
fiancé
doctor,
to visit
I'm not
Hollywood
sure.
Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Let's call the police station. Officer.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Let's go to Mal. Hey, this car I haven't gotten yet, if I'm correct.
Out of the car. Police.
I find one goddamn ding.
Oh. I've already gotten this one. Then it doesn't matter. This one then.
I'm sorry, sir. Police officer, I need your car.
Buster.
LAPD, I need your car, now.
Already gotten that one as well. Okay. Then we gotta go, boy.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door.
Very slick.
Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Let's go, go, go. Oh. Doesn't even want to talk to me. I'm gonna go that way. That guy's always sweeping.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Mal.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So
That's
you're saying
interesting.
Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Damn it.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Jesus, Roy. He's such a scumbag sometimes. Interview Henry Arnett. Oh, there he is.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
I think he's lying. Let's ask the community.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
Oh.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
That's not true.
Spill it, Henry.
Damn
You know
it.
nothing about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Do I have something? I just don't have the...
So you wouldn't have
That's
any
the
reason
one.
to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved, but Like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Henry Arnett.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Well, once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That'll
Interesting.
Be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
They've all been with the same shipment as Phelps in Okinawa.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Nice one. We're gonna have to move stealth
He's
again.
in that car at the lights.
Incognito.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Look how that car suddenly came.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Dun, 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 dun. Going slow but steadily. Is he going to the right side? Okay.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Exactly, where are you taking us? Vroom vroom. Oh, he's gonna go to the left. Hey.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Okinawa. Phelps knows because he was in Okinawa. How far do we have to drive for this moron? Okay, okay. Looks like he's stopping here. I think he's working together with the doctor, something like that.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Oh, I'm losing him. He's pretty far now. Oh no, he isn't. He's walking over there. Are you just walking a safe distance? They can't see you. if I'm correct. I will probably fail this one time as every incognito quest that I have, but still. Of course he saw me. I was walking like such an idiot, of course. What are you doing? I hate these ones so much. I really do.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. I get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
You can see him properly from here, so... He has not seen me yet. I know he's gonna cross the street later. That's why I'll just hide over here. Check out where he's going. Let him walk a little bit further.
At risk losing the trail.
Okay, he hasn't seen me yet. Okay, now I have to run. Okay. Phew, I always hate these kind of things.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's
interesting.
Good. But this is better.
Oh my God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
With love and affection, always. F-H? Interesting. I first have to call R and I.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Oh, interesting.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, you drive, Roy.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Let's first go to the police station.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
I think so too. I think he's involved. Maybe with the doctor, I'm not sure.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Oh, Fabergé.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Black sapphire ring.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
It probably has to do... Pearl ring, here.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Line-up gallery. Oh, no. This is not where we have to go in right now. Was that the only thing I had to check here? I'm not sure. Yeah, that was the one. Interesting that they found it out. We stole a lot of shit. Oh, this is not the one I want. Let's go in Roy's car.
You're behind the wheel.
All right, where to?
Let's go and drive to the Hollywood 9th Beat. Let's do that shit.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Little prick in the alley. Man, he's running pretty fast. Holy shit, there were a lot of guys.
cover!
You're my shot.
You're covered, Phelps.
Jesus, I have to reload. Shot him dead on his hands. Bang, bang, bang.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Strongman.
You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Everybody that's watching the stream, thank you very much for watching. Really, new person of interest.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going? You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Someone with muscle. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, alright, alright.
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Okay, let's go.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
I thought there was more. Contraband list. Let me check. I cannot check it anymore. Fabergé cigarette case. There was a ring as well.
So you have no idea who did this burglary?
I should have accused.
A lot of these cases tend to be inside jobs.
How dare you impugn my character and the character of my staff? If you have no further questions, I suggest you leave.
No, we still have some questions.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night, at least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
I get the sense that you're worried about something, Mrs. Eavestrom.
I have already received the insurance claim, Detective. Is there any way we could keep the return of these items discreet?
I got them both wrong.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom.
This was a very bad case.
Let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother.
Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Yes, let's go. Oh, we have to put the location on first, of course. This is a pretty long case, actually. But maybe it's extra long because I got a lot of the questions wrong. And that makes everything longer. That could be the case as well.
Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What is socking it, sister? You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
You played for a patsy. Let's go to traffic. Whoop whoop. Bang, bang, bang. How far do we have to drive? It's a pretty long way in. Whoop whoop. Let's go.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé
Chauffeur
really is.
surface.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. Nothing interesting here? No. Get out of the way. Let's get up there.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Exactly. Holy shit.
Stop!
Don't kill him,
LAPD!
Cole. This guy's our case. Go on, get
Put your
out of here.
hands in the air!
Apprehend the suspect.
LAPD! Don't make me chase you!
Jesus, this took a long time. No, 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 no. Bang!
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How'd I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming round, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
What is this?
Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Sure. Mexico
You told
City.
Heather you're honeymooning without her?
Oh, that was everything. Okay. Let's talk, punk.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
Why you always lying?
You're lying, Henry. How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
The contraband list.
I thought it.
Shit.
Shouldn't you be calling me?
Why? Every stolen item that he has is on there.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
She wanted Julia Randall out of your life.
This is
Why would
going
he
so
want
badly.
that?
I thought really that I should have
Julia
chosen
was our
bad
friend.
cop.
Julia was his hump, sweetheart. They were the Bonnie and Clyde of society burglars. He met you and realized he didn't have to steal anymore. He could just mooch from you. He needed Julia out of the way.
Julia was insatiable. She didn't care about anyone, not the least me. She was never going to go back to the poverty she came from. I wanted it to stop.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Now we really have to do bad cop. It has to be.
Give it up on
Jesus,
that. You're facing the
3
gas
out of
chamber.
3
Give
I
the
got
judge
wrong.
some reason to commute.
You still don't get it, do you? Julia entrapped everyone. She was so beautiful.
This was the worst case I've ever done.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
For convict stripes. See, I already thought it was the doctor, but still, I didn't know how to prove that it was the doctor. I have to replay this case later again. Doesn't matter.
Can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
Here we go.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's
the
what
guy
we're
some
about
slack.
to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
I should have never told you that.
Let's go and finish this case. We already know which floor he is. Come in the elevator, Roy.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
Holy shit.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. You know that I loved her. I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough.
It was never enough.
She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
Oh, the practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife, or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
Okay.
What have I done?
Holy shit. Okay, I didn't expect that.
Didn't see that coming.
God.
Now we need a coroner.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them
Oh, the
there.
case is still not done.
On our way.
This was
We
a
have an address
long
for
one.
the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Oh. Jesus, the control sometimes. Bang.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am.
Oh.
Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Holy shit.
Thank God I didn't park there.
You can drive.
Holy shit. War is really bad sometimes.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
It's close to here.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
He's gonna climb again. Oh, he's over there. Let's go, Wilson. Jesus, another one up. Again?
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
How much bullets does this guy get? Holy shit.
Son of a bitch really picked this spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Leah had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
I think this case has given me 1 star for how bad I did with the questions. 3 stars is pretty generous. But I did very badly. Come on, Phelps. Holy shit.
The whole company is gone, Hank. The Major is dead. We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cows still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
Okay, that one is dead.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
Holy shit.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole! Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end.
And it was one here.
You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
Manifest Destiny.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get
Oh, my
over there before
controller's
homicide
empty.
tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
We didn't get all of it. There we go.
Got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
God damn it. Just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep.
A dead judge. It's not good.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Even you, Phelps. There we go. Let's drive to the first part of this case.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Sorry, bro.
Any Central unit, suspect to be taken into custody at Southern California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle identify code 2.
Let's solve this street crime over here.
Any Central unit, suspect to be taken into custody at Southern California
Automobile Club.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. What's going on here?
This joker was trying to tail one of our patrons inside.
I'm a reporter, you idiot. I'm doing a feature for the Examiner, and that patron I was following is a red under investigation by the feds.
Where is he now?
Parking lot. His is the blue Talbot. Say, how about an exclusive when you bring him back?
Shove off. You won't be filing your story today. I'll check this out.
We have to catch a red.
A red, huh? Sneaky bastard. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Let's check him out.
LAPD, sir. Can I have a word?
Oh, I'm gonna drive the black
that's
one
an
there.
admission of guilt if I ever saw
Oh yeah,
one.
He's not getting away that easily.
this one is beautiful. Whoop. Get him, Roy.
Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer.
Look how the officer moves in. Come on. Shoot the tires,
Keep it
Roy.
steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Come on. LAPD.
Hands behind your head.
That was a sick car we were driving though. Everybody that's watching the stream, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. You can talk to me
This is
via the
harassment.
chat.
Understand? My politics are nobody's goddamn business but my own.
Damn. We got another commie, dudes. Let's go and finish this case. Are you gonna drive, Roy?
You know the way. You can drive.
Of course he knows the way.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Good to know.
Bukowski.
Phelps. Back again.
We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. The waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Oh my god.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Okay, let's check shit out.
Find anything interesting?
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Let's check this stuff out.
What's that click?
Okay.
Neat trick.
Oh.
Never the same.
Case must have cost more than the trumpet.
The Blue Room.
We should follow up on the musician angle.
Surrette.
He kept his stash close at hand.
That's it. No, you cannot check anything more in this box. Biddleston. Okay. Check out his pockets first. Army morphine.
Or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Doesn't have anything in that pocket. Oh, I already checked that one, of course. Nothing on his hands. Nothing here as well. Okay, the body is done. Let's check the rest of the crime scene.
dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Holy shit. There are 2 guns missing.
These look brand new. Never fired. Haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're
we already
BARs.
got everything.
You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly...
Catch all the good ones, fellas.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Meet with the robbery detectives, but first I want to check out the hostess.
Captain wants this one cleared up quick. Let me know how it goes with the
Ma'am,
dope.
I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Do we trust her? There's something weird.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you?
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Are you getting the picture?
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, man.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Okay, good to know. I'm gonna leave Bukowski.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Why does it say that the case is already done?
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city...
Exactly.
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
Weird that you got the music, but those things do seem kind of important, but they probably weren't. Let's drive to one more case. After that we're gonna get Roy driving. Let's first go to the Bloom Room. We know the location.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldie? Well enough. He was in my unit.
Christ alive, this is a nightmare!
This is a nightmare. Oh, the Blue Room is very close. It's already here. Hey fellas, what's up?
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lichtman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't.
Holy shit.
What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow. Or their knucklehead buddies, Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries under Sturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy! How about you get a drink while I see to this?
Jesus, he really likes to hit women.
Down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
I can't help you. I can't read her.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I don't believe that. They have a blue room pass.
I don't believe you. You knew these men.
And how would you like to prove that, detective? You're out of your depth here, detective.
Why doesn't that work? It would seem logical. They have the pass.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words. Very noble. But words are just words, Coldfellows.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the Mixter.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Partner. He's gonna do something stupid. Do I have to tail someone again? Do I have to go incognito again? Elsa Lichtman. It's gonna take a right. A right again. And a left on this street. Let's go.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
We will not lose the trail.
5 George is en route to 496 Broadway. You have another assignment here, Central?
I thought I had to stay at a safe distance. Normally he just parks automatically then. She's gonna get dope again. Or not, I'm not sure actually. Cole Phelps is gonna cheat on his wife. There you go. He knew it. The Macambo Club.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Let's go and find Mickey. Mickey Cohen.
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
No.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit. I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
A waitress will be with you in a moment, sir.
So you haven't heard
Again,
anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. You have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Jesus.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
Everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Then, lead the way, Roy.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
He was already watching it.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Hey.
This is the crate we recovered.
Browning.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. Enough to arm 3 companies. 500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like
Holy
whoever
shit.
stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Let's go then.
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my...
Oh, the exit's over there.
I want to make homicide.
Tut, 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 tut. We have to go quick. Come quickly, Roy. Jesus. Shots fired. Jesus.
Find a way up there and stop that son of a bitch, Cole.
Shooter has a machine gun. He's emptied 2 clips into the bus. As near as we can make out, he's on the roof of one of those...
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Find a way on top of the building.
Move, I've got
That's it.
LAPD, drop the gun now!
You're clear, go!
Bang! Like a cowboy. Kapoom! Why was he shooting the bus? That's the bigger question, of course. Let's check it out. Who was this guy?
Phone number and restaurant table.
Let's see here. Nothing interesting. Nothing on the arm. Nothing here as well, but we got the bar, of course. That's the most important thing in this case.
It's one of the BARs.
Oh.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Yeah, they want to kill everyone from the ship.
Alvaro?
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. Cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I was down at the 111
Exactly.
this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It's a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
That's true.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Locate Jack Kelso.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Oh, your partner cannot. Oh, I first have to call the game well.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thank you.
Seems there was only one Jack Kelso on the whole streets of Los Angeles. And this I already got.
You're behind the wheel.
there too.
To Kelso's apartment.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
It won't work. He's a tough customer.
Won't work. He's a tough customer. Okay, Cole. If you say so.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Fuck you. Okay, sorry, Roy. Sorry, Jack, I mean.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You'd better watch your mouth.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Then you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
Damn.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
You wouldn't know why Eddie McGoldrick had 3 of them.
The goddamn fool.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
Let's go.
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged today?
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Wow.
Son of a bitch!
Not my fault. Your fucking
Talk
car.
about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
Robert's Diner.
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Getting close and steer him off the tar. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. It's no good. We need to get closer. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road.
Going too fast.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
I'm driving as good as I can. Fuck you, Roy.
Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer.
Open fire.
Oh, Jesus, look. I pressed R1, he suddenly started to take cover on the side where the guy was shooting. You can't do anything with that. The alleyway crime scene. Mickey's meeting.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
Courtney Sheldon. No, I didn't want to get to his arm. Oh yeah, there it is. So you have something here. Driscoll, Beckett, Higgins, and Conley.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
Interesting, interesting. Something with his arms. Nope, not here. Nothing here either. Okay.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Another bar. Is there still something with the body? Hey, another newspaper.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brent Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
Damn.
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak. Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has
Isn't that
extensive
the dad of Betty in Mad Men? If I'm correct, he is.
Mayor? District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
Name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public. We all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
Damn. Roy's gonna stab you in the back. Of course. Was that everything? I guess so. You don't hear the crime music anymore, so we're done here. Nothing in their trunk.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
We'll go to Greyman's Chinese Theater. Let's go. Again, people that are watching the stream, thank you very much for watching.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the
If you like
morphine.
this stream
They're waiting for someone
and want to
crack.
support us, you can always subscribe. That's what we need. Give the likes. That's also pretty neat for us as well. Anyway, every kind of support that you give us is welcome, of course. Thank you. Oh, there he is. Damn it, another car chase.
Getting close and steer him off the tar.
Holy shit.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
I'm doing my best here,
Hit
Roy.
him, Cole. Spin him out. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Shit.
Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims. LAPD, put your hands in the air.
What? Why was that guy even running there? Holy shit. That was some straight ass bullshit over there. That guy was also Mickey Cohen's guy, right?
Getting close and steer him off the tar. It's no good. We need to get closer.
Jesus.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole. It's no good. We need to get closer.
Hey, get out of the car. Oh yeah, it really has to go out that way.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Where is he? Bang! Stupid citizen. Ruining my arrest.
Can you drive to this one?
Where are we going?
The Hollywood Post Office. Put that pistol down. Another shooting. Holy shit. Come around the corner, scumbag.
Stay in
Headshot. Jesus. Okay.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Where are you, punk?
Let's move. You're fucking toast.
Where is that guy?
Eyes open. He's around here somewhere.
He's behind the counter, right? Okay, he's
Throw
over
out the
there.
guns.
What a stupid officer. Bang, bang, Tommy gun.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck.
He's gonna die.
It was worth a try. It was worth a try. God.
Yeah, you saw the man die. Hey, Polar Bear.
Polar Bear Ice Company. Really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
The general manager. Nothing here. No, I want to check the pockets. Is that possible? No, you only can check the arms and the mouth. Okay. Let's check some other shit here. Staff only. Okay, you cannot check this body here. That looked important, but it wasn't that important. Let's see, maybe this room here. Oh. You cannot even open it from that side. What is there else to check? You could say the gun, but oh, maybe here. No. Oh. Of course, this guy. Nope. Cohen and
Looks like
Sheldon.
Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Las Palmas, later tonight. Nothing here. Just to be sure, let's check the hands. Nope. Nothing on this one. And this one, has it got something? No. It did not. Okay, we got all the clues.
Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
For the money.
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
Hope we have no trouble. You know the way. You can drive.
The meeting
Do we know
place.
where we're going?
These are some long ass cases, by the way.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Doesn't mean shit out here.
Light them up.
All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Pop your hat, punk.
On the roof, Cole, nail him! Keep moving, I'll cover you!
Holy shit.
Give me some goddamn cover. Find some cover.
Trigger fingers.
Stay in cover.
Hey, look. Jesus, Jesus, I have to get back.
Can't hit him from How long do you think you can hold out? Long time to run out of ammo. Get in cover!
Okay, let's run a little bit closer.
I know you're there. Get in cover now!
Man, I had to recover some some life points here.
Around here somewhere.
No, I don't have to get on the roof. Stop it. Okay, that's all of them. Jesus, Jesus,
I'm gonna
Jesus.
put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that.
KGPL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Detective Cole Phelps.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Let's go then.
You're behind the wheel.
Hollywood
All
Police
right,
Station.
where to?
We'll set that as a destination and then we'll go.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm that close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap...
No buts. This is more important.
Interrogation. Oh, here they both are.
Sheldon. I gave his wife a tap. I said,
this
"All's
your
fair."
attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
Let's ask the community.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole? Jack
Shit, the wrong one.
None of us were. We just followed your orders.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
I think then you have to do this one.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
Damn, what's gonna happen?
You certainly had us fooled, Detective.
Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot.
The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press.
What the hell were you thinking?
He got screwed so bad. What the hell were you thinking?
Marie! Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
Damn it.
Explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
He doesn't even have a gun. He's got a new lover now. At least he's got someone. Oh, we missed one clue. Demoted to the arson desk. So as you can see, guys, we did finish the vice desk. It took a damn long time, but we did it. So the next time I will be on stream with LA Noire is at the arson desk. I would like to thank everybody for watching the stream. If you really liked it, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give those thumbs up. For now, guys, game on.